This is anonymous, and today we reveal a truth so staggering, even the most seasoned observers of geopolitics are sounding the alarm. A truth that exposes just how far the United States has fallen under the rule of Donald J. Trump. A truth that no democracy should ever have to speak aloud. For the first time in modern history, a longtime ally, Denmark, a peaceful Nordic democracy, has officially labeled Trump's America as a national security threat. Denmark, a founding member of NATO, known for stability and diplomacy, has now declared the United States under Trump a threat to its sovereignty, and to Greenland, a territory of the Danish kingdom. This is no rumor, no spin. It's the official conclusion of Denmark's Defense Intelligence Service, placing the US on the same risk level as China and Russia.
There were just so many false claims, and I say that after essentially every speech, unfortunately, from President Donald Trump, but I think this is notable because of the audience. He was telling a lot of lies, saying a lot of other inaccurate things, regardless of his intentions, to the U.S.
Under Trump, America is now viewed in the same breath as authoritarian superpowers undermining European stability. Denmark's intelligence report, confirmed by Bloomberg and other outlets, paints a chilling picture. The U.S. increasingly uses economic and technological power as tools of coercion, even against allies. Trump's obsession with Greenland, driven by Arctic militarization and resource competition, is no longer about partnership, it's a direct threat. Why? Because Trump tried to buy Greenland once, treating it like a casino property, only to lash out when Denmark refused. What was once dismissed as absurd is now seen as a warning, a precursor to Trump's authoritarian impulse. Under his rule, America has become a destabilizing force, not a stabilizing one. At the same time, Trump was launching another assault, not against dictators, but against the International Criminal Court. He's demanding immunity for himself and his officials from war crimes investigations. If the ICC doesn't comply, the U.S. will sanction its officials, judges, and destroy their lives. Trump wants to stop investigations into himself, erase evidence, and rewrite international law for his protection.
Bringing the blessing of peace to the nation she dearly loved. She loved this nation like few people love their nations. This is a momentous day for all of the people of Southeast Asia.
This isn't diplomacy. It's mafia behavior with a flag pin. Trump's foreign policy chaos doesn't end in Europe. His so-called peace deals in Cambodia, Thailand, and Congo have only worsened conflicts. Independent studies show that instability has increased under Trump's so-called leadership. Meanwhile, Russia's invasion of Ukraine has stalled, with military analysts noting that Russia couldn't occupy Ukraine even with the help of North Korea, China, Belarus, and Iran. That's why Putin wants Trump back. Russia can't win on the battlefield. They need Trump to surrender Ukraine for them.
Most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight, not even close. There has never been a military that could do what took place just a little while ago.
Sure enough, Trump's envoys, Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff, secretly met with Putin. Afterward, the peace deal Trump pushed for demanded Ukraine surrender Donbas to Russia or face retaliation. This isn't diplomacy, it's extortion. And when President Zelensky refused, Europe stepped up. The burden of defending Ukraine now lies on Europe, while Trump's America provides zero support. Trump isn't defending Ukraine, he's defending Putin. Trump's newly released national security strategy states that the U.S. will support far-right extremist parties in Europe, including Germany's AfD, Le Pen's movement in France, and the Reform Party in the UK. Trump wants to fracture Europe, destroy NATO, and destabilize the European Union. His allies are already hosting pro-Kremlin groups. The AfD, tied to Russia, was honored at a New York Republican conference. MAGA representatives have met with Russian ambassadors, signaling alignment with Moscow's goals. These are not coincidences. These are patterns. Denmark, peaceful Denmark, has been forced to say the quiet part out loud. The United States under Trump is acting like a hostile power. The U.S. is undermining European stability. It's weaponizing global power for Trump's ego, his interests, and his authoritarian agenda. Experts from both sides of the Atlantic warn that Trump's worldview rejects the rules-based order that has kept global peace for decades. John Bolton, if you believe in democracy, truth, accountability, and defending the world from those who would tear it apart for their own gain, spread this message. Support independent voices and subscribe to reach 6 million strong. The world is watching, and together we will not be silent.